can't fake it, I can't fake it, I can't fake it anymore. I can't fake it anymore. I can't fake it. I can't fake it anymore. I can't fake it.
Peace, y'all. Name Jamel Hampton. MC name Sav Killz. Sav Killz short for Savage Killer. You know, Savage was the name of mine in the streets, you know what I'm saying, running around, coming up in Brooklyn. The name came from just me, you know, running around, growing up in Brooklyn, you know, doing mischievous things. I had a number of wild names, but Savage is the one that kind of stuck with me, you know what I mean? So later on, when I got more mature, you know what I'm saying, and found myself and got knowledge of self, I later on learned that a savage is a person who has no knowledge of themselves, who's living a peaceful way of life. Basically an uncivilized person. So, you know, when I started dealing with the nation of the gods and the earth and I got knowledge, I couldn't have that name no more, so it went to Sav Killz. Savage Killer, meaning killing all savages, you know what I'm saying? With knowledge of self, you know what I'm saying? Now through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, killing that mentality.
I can't cope with the pressure, the stress on the brain. I gotta maintain. I can't cope with the pressure. I keep living like this, I might lose it. I can't cope with the pressure, the stress on the brain. I gotta maintain. I can't cope with the pressure. I keep living like this, I might lose it.
I came up in an unconditional family setting. Aunts, cousins, my grandmother, one sister. Came up around I came up around my aunts and my cousins. Grew up with them and my grandmother. My grandmother raised me. My grandmother took me out of the hospital. My mom's situation, you know, kind of fell victims to drugs and stuff, and was kind of like, a lot of my family was plagued by that. And came up in that era, man, like that crack era, you know, when that whole situation ran rampant upon people, you know what I'm saying? It tore families apart.
We don't fantasize, look to the cloud in the skies, and the question most asked by 85s is why. Keep the jewel and the diamond in the rough and lie. Won't tell lies, see God, look in my eyes. We don't fantasize, look to the cloud in the skies, and the question most asked by 85s is why. Won't tell lies, see God, look in my eyes. Want rhymes? God, we got an endless supply.
I always been a fan of hip hop, man, since yay high. Like at least my first hip hop song, probably heard at the age of 8 years old, man. Like it always was a major influence on me. Biggest change from now to then, I think I became more of a real artist. Like then I was kind of like trying to find myself a little something, trying to find, okay, where should I go with it? And I had a lot of influences around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was around Wu-tang, you know what I'm saying, at one point in the studio with them, Papa Wu and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a student.
We don't fantasize, look to the cloud in the skies, and the question most asked by 85s is why. Peep the jewel and the diamond in the rough and lie. Won't tell lies, see God, look in my eyes. We don't fantasize, look to the cloud in the skies, and the question most asked by 85s is why. We don't tell lies, see God, look in my eyes. Want rhymes? God, we got an endless supply.
One of the first moments that that was special to me for hearing my music on the radio was, yo, I was chilling at work doing the security guard thing on the graveyard shift and whatnot. You know what I mean? We don't really do much doing security or whatever. So we sitting there chilling, watching monitors or whatever with my co-workers or whatever, and I Can't Take It Anymore comes on. We're breezing through the stations and we pause for a minute. Like I Can't Take It Anymore is rocking on halftime, and that was like crazy because it kept coming, kept bringing it back, kept bringing it back. And I was like, oh wow. And then I actually see the expression. I'm like, yo, that's me, yo. That's my joint. You hear my stuff on the radio? That's my joint. My co-workers was looking at me like jumping up and down, bugging out. Like, oh, see, yo, you really do this. You really do this. So like that right there was a moment that really touched me as far as hearing my joint on the radio and the airwaves and whatnot. Underground is underground. You got Hot 97. I never thought any of my records would even touch Hot 97. Peter Rosenberg, shout out to Rosenberg. I damn near jumped up to the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? They watched it on Hot 97. And I'm sitting there chilling with my lady friends, you know what I mean? And my joint come on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, on Hot 97. And I'm like, yeah. Like, see, yo, open, you know what I mean? My shit spinning on Hot 97. I'm like, yo, that's real right there. Like, it was unbelievable for me. I knew right then and there I gotta keep going, and that was a breath of fresh air. That yo, you know what? I'm not just pissing in the wind.
Yo, hey, I'm Peter Rosenberg from Hot 97 and One FC and all that shit. And he's literally at every single thing, holding the shit down. Thorough hip hop, and the louder I clap, the more authentic you know it is. Sav, what up?
So yo, that was a special moment for me, man. Shout out to Peter Rosenberg. I always will remember that. Shout out to DJ Eclipse, K Slay.
See the day once he blew up. Let me holler at son and tell him, yo, I'm gonna bring him up. You know what I'm saying?
It's an honor, man, Slade, man. It's definitely an honor. Like, I've been busting my ass. I just actually came back from Cali, working on the album with Planet Asia. We got a group called Gold Chain Military. Big up the Gold Chain, man. Planet Asia, we here, son. I mean, GCM.
Thank y'all brothers a lot, you know what I mean? I can't do it without y'all. Sucio Smash, thank you a lot, brother. I love y'all for that, man, you know what I mean? Also, shout out to Marley Marks, or big up to Marley, you know what I mean? So for me to get that kind of love, hey man, I knew, yo, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
I'm like a revolutionist, accelerating while you stagnant, cause your words ain't relating, God's penetrating, excessive praise, son, I'm out for domination, be my demonstration, but yet I'm impatient, the suffering and misery, that's why I grab my pen, try to get myself together, situations that I'm in,
I'm 3 mixtapes in and the group album in right now. You know, I got 3 projects out right now that's out there floating. 4 projects out there that's floating around. My first project was Determination Through Time. That came out in 06. You know what I mean? Determination Through Time was out there. It's sort of like a little street album. You know what I mean? That did pretty good. Did about 5,000 with that. You know what I'm saying? About 5,000 with that. You know, I get out here and I move my own stuff, and we got distribution on iTunes, digital, you know what I'm saying? All the digital networks picked it up. You know what I mean? And that did fairly well for me. You know what I'm saying? Each project I try to like see progress and do double that the next time around. Success is Inevitable was my next mixtape project out, you know what I'm saying? That was out there in 08, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we did some numbers with that. I did about 10,000 of that in the street, you know what I'm saying? Between 8 to 10,000 with that. That did its numbers, you know what I mean? That was also for digital, you know what I'm saying, on iTunes, Amazon, and all that stuff. You know, Google it, you go to the iTunes store, pick that up, you know what I mean? Then, Scratching the Surface, which is most recent. We dropped that towards the end of 09, you know what I'm saying, December 09. You know what I mean? Ran around with that for a minute, you know what I'm saying? That's about 6,000 deep in the street right now. You know, that's about 6,000 out there, you know what I mean, floating around. Got downloaded on the net hard, you know what I'm saying? And then the Gold Chain album, you know what I mean? Gold Chain Military, spearheaded by my man Planet Asia, Peace to the God, you know what I'm saying? That was his idea. And, you know, we was running around with the Gold Chain movement, you know what I mean? And not sure the numbers on the Gold Chain Gold Chain Military album. But I think it did fairly good. I think it did decent because all the spots I checked, they sold out. You know what I mean? So I think it did good online, fairly good online too. So, yo, we working, man. It don't stop. And on the Gold Chain project, I actually got a chance to work with Alchemist. Got a chance to work with Lost Professor, them brothers. Two of my idols right there as far as producer wise. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it was a special moment. You know what I mean?
This is the shit that came to mind. Was like, yeah, you know, the industry real, you know, came in the industry real happy-go-lucky and shit. Like, shit was real happy-go-lucky and shit. And then, you know, when it came out with some joints, then the darkness started. You know what I'm saying? When that shit come in, it'd be like you explain it, and then they taking them through them emotions with the music and shit.
You want to do that part?
I'm just saying.
Honestly,
where I was at with
that's hip hop. If you said it at the beginning and we just started rhyming, if you said that, because you got more experience, that it'd be better that you said that. Because that's your vision anyway. I like the artist, you know, that's your art. That's right. I like shit raw form, man.
Sav in his first writing session in LA, getting it in. Got Big Turd. Killz in, getting it in for his birthday.
No doubt.
Hey yo, Sav Killz, #1 underground hip hop motherfucking award. Nigga overdue, goddammit.
Know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? For real, and I spit fire, bitches.
I work hard. I work harder than a lot of cats, man. Like, I'm out here all the time. Cats will tell you, it's rarely an event that I miss, you know what I mean? If I ain't networking, I'm writing. If I ain't writing, I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? I hustle hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I get out here, touch the people with my music. You know what I'm saying? And do that groundwork, which is most important. You know, got a certificate of authority to get out here, push my music. You know what I'm saying? So every day I'm on the grind. Every day I get up, hustle for about a good 6 hours. I'm in Soho. I'm in Midtown, 86. You know what I mean? You catch me out there like that. You know what I mean? Word up. So, you know, we just trying to make a transition. You know, trying to transition to bring the grind somewhere else, to another level. I'm at a show networking. I'm at events networking. Backstage in the crowd, mingling with the fans, building. You know what I mean? Kicking it with my supporters. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm visible. You know?
On the streets, guard mics, walk through the fire, I'm godlike, cause bar fight, strife, yeah, I'm dope like hard white, a bar life, debt and everything in the guard sight, a death sentence, give it to him, sending the guard kites, and that's a no-no.
Yeah, man, they embracing me overseas, man, like, a lot. They embracing me a lot. Like, when I did a show out there, they was familiar with my music, you know what I'm saying? The crowd showed me love. It's a special thing, man, because they really appreciate the music. They really appreciate the authenticity of it. We on stage, chicks trying to grab my jacket off, and you know what I mean, trying to grab my clothes, and I'm thinking I'm a superstar. I'm like, I ain't even want to come back to New York. Like, yo, it was crazy. But yo, what can I say, man? Like, shout out to Portugal, man. Be back soon. Hold up. That was like 07, you know what I mean? We did that. That was real. I'm a fan of music and definitely hip hop. It makes me feel happy. Like, it makes me feel like, wow, this is me. I'm gonna keep it quality. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it me. I'm gonna keep it official. I'm gonna keep it authentic. I'm gonna keep it raw. And you're gonna get different sides of me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get different sides of Sav Killz in my personality. You know what I mean? So that's what's next for Sav Killz. Just more versatility. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep it raw. I'm just gonna keep it real and raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just show y'all me. You know what I mean? Let's get it.